everyone an opportunity to come in for an extra pit stop. Let's go to Jerry Punch.
And we will see 4 tires going on the car number 24 of Jeff Gordon. They will not put any fuel in the car. They don't have fuel cans here. They will just possibly tighten the car up slightly. Let's check in up where you are, Jackaroo.
Well, Jerry, it's a case of monkey see, monkey do. If the leader pits and you're on the same lap and you have any hope, you try and stay out. No, you've got to come in, take on fresh rubber. That's the case with Bobby Labonte and Terry Labonte. Let's go back upstairs.
You can see there's only 4 cars on pit road because you have to be on the lead lap pit right now. As Labonte comes out, here comes Labonte, Gordon, Labonte, and Labonte. Earnhardt still in there.
The green flag comes out once again. We are back to racing at Atlanta. And let's see now if Jeff Gordon can do what he has done all day in the day. Yeah, that is pull away from everybody. Labonte and Earnhardt are right behind, but Jeff appears to be pulling away. Meanwhile, Terry Labonte now takes second from Bobby. I don't know, but it's got smoke coming from it. Meanwhile, we watch the Labontes once again, and Dale Earnhardt second, third, and fourth. As they come down, there will be 19 laps to go for Jeff Gordon. This will be the 3rd consecutive victory for the Rick Hendrick team. Jeff won at Rockingham, Labonte won at Richmond, and Gordon is leading in this one. And he has a 0.6 of a second lead over Terry Labonte already. And all that battling for second position is just more good news for Jeff Gordon, who continues to lengthen his lead over these 2 cars. There he is, and there is second and third.
Now, Jeff Gordon is just hoping the same problems that Kenny Schrader had a moment ago, whatever that was, that caused Schrader to get in the wall down in turn 1. Doesn't happen to him.
Now there is almost complete overcast. The sun hidden by the clouds, and that may again spell the difference in somebody handling good or bad. Bobby Labonte running in second position could equal his best NASCAR Winston Cup career finish. He was second at Rockingham 2 races ago. Begins to pull away from Terry.
Bobby Labonte has had a very good race car all day. Jimmy Maycar, all that crew has done a very good job.
Sure has. He's been in the top 5 all day and in the top 3 most of the day.
There's Bobby Labonte we're talking about.
Coming down now, and there are 11 laps to go. 317 complete.
Bobby Labonte was gaining there. I think I was just happy to show.
Well, I believe he is pulling in and gaining a little bit, but I don't know whether he has enough. Yes, he is. Yep. Car going down the straightaway here with a lot of smoke is Steve Grissom. I don't think that's going to mean a caution or play any kind of a factor, but Grissom was smoking, just for your information, as he came down here.
Don't let Jeff Gordon see that, because that's also Rick Hendrick engine.
And Bobby Labonte does continue to narrow the interval between himself and Jeff Gordon.
Jeff just let me catch it.
Sure, as you would if you were out there in the lead. Right. Yeah, I'll just back off here and make it a good race. Wow, look at Brooke. Hoping that her husband can win his 4th NASCAR Winston Cup race.
That's correct.
Charlotte and Indianapolis last year.
Rockingham this year.
Yep.
Ray Evernham watching.
Yep. He too is hoping that this dominant race by Jeff Gordon can continue to the checkered flag. But
Wow.
7 laps to go. Look how close it is, and look how Bobby Labonte is cutting into Jeff's lead. Don't go away, folks. We could have a real interesting finish here. Terry Labonte has dropped back to a comfortable 3rd, and Dale Earnhardt is in 4th position. Those two are not in a position to battle each other. This is where we keep our focus with 6 laps to go. It's now down to about 8 or 9 car lengths.
Joe Gibbs watching his driver.
Joe Gibbs branching out into drag racing in 1995 after some success in Winston Cup racing. And look, it's down to 3 or 4 car lengths now.
Yep. Jeff Gordon did not get through turn 4 that time very well at all. The car pushed up. Evidently the car has taken on a push after that last tire change.
Bobby Labonte has never won a NASCAR Winston Cup race. He is close to being able to do so, but can he? That is the question. He gets through the corner bending much better than Jeff Gordon, it looks like.
Looks like the Jeff's car has picked up a push, as I talked about.
4 laps to go. Gordon trying to hold off the challenge of Bobby Labonte. The interval still 4 or 5 car lengths.
And you know that Ray Evernham right now is trying his best. Rick Hendrick trying his best to talk Jeff Gordon and talk this car on. Jeff, take it easy, take it easy. Don't push it so hard.
We talked earlier about the young Lions, those who do not have a whole lot of experience in Winston Cup racing. Jeff Gordon is in his 3rd full year of Winston Cup competition. And Bobby Labonte also in his 3rd full year of competition. One of those two will come away the victor here today, most likely. Here is Jerry Punch with more on the story.
Guys, motivation is so very important, particularly at this stage of the race. Jimmy Makar is telling his driver every time he comes by, Bobby Labonte, he says, you can do it. You can do it. Bobby, you can do it. Repeatedly saying those words. And a minute ago, Ray Evernham told his driver, you're the man. It's your race to win. You're the man. Every time he goes by now, he says, 2 laps to go, you're the man.
Well, there is only 1 lap to go. When they come down, there's Ray Evernham talking to Jeff Gordon. Here's the white flag. We have 1 more lap to go. The interval has not shrunk in the last couple of laps. Jeff has been able to maintain this lead over Bobby Labonte. And now as he moves through the 2nd corner and sees the middle of the back stretch, he knows that there's only a half a lap to go. Still separated by about 4 car lengths. Here comes Bobby Labonte's final bid to take the win here this afternoon. They move through the 3rd and 4th corner. Off of the corner onto the straightaway. It looks like Jeff Gordon is going to win it. Yes, indeed. Gordon wins the Purolator 500 by a car length or 2 over Bobby Labonte. There's Terry Labonte finishing in 3rd position and Dale Earnhardt in 4th, and the celebration goes on in the Jeff Gordon pit. Here's Jerry Punch.
And Ray, congratulations. The car ran perfectly.
Well, it did, and I gotta thank God first. I didn't do it at Rockingham, and I gotta thank Jeff Gordon and all these guys second. You know, they make my job awful easy. Hendrick Motorsports gives us great engines and great cars, and Jeff Gordon's about the best driver I've ever seen. And these Rainbow Warriors, I don't know, they make me look awful good. I'm just proud to be associated with them.
What a cheerleader. You kept saying, you're the man, it's your race, don't let them take it. I mean, those last few laps, you guys back and forth talking to your drivers. Hey, outstanding effort. 2 crew chiefs, 1 and 2, and your great friends and motivators.
I'll tell you, this is fun. It really is what racing's all about. When you can have fun, and you run second. I told Bobby I'm not normally happy about second, but I'd soon run second to him if I have to run second to anybody. But before this year's out, Bobby Labonte is going to cross the line in front of Jeff Gordon, I promise. Gibbs here.
Hey, crew chiefs here. Hey, Joe Gibbs, who owns second place car, is standing by with Jackaroo.
And Jerry, the first man to congratulate Joe Gibbs was the winning car owner, Rick Hendrick. And Coach, you said to him,
hey, he keeps giving us the second motor. We want the first one. We got to catch Jeff.
That was closer than I thought it was going to be, Benny.
I tell you what, Bobby Labonte made a great charge there at the end of the race that almost pulled it off.
He sure did. Good run for Bobby Labonte all day, but the man who dominated this race was, without question, Jeff Gordon. His fourth career win in 66 races, third win for Rick Hendrick in 4 events. Here's Jerry Punch in victory lane.
And Jeff Gordon about to climb out of the car. And folks, he is a very popular driver, not just among the fans, but among the crews here as he gets unbuckled. And let's take a listen. Here's the winner of the Purolator 500.
Stay around, Brooke. Don't run off on us.
He got a big hug and kiss from Brooke Seeley Gordon. She is Brooke Gordon now. He called her Brooke Seeley at the banquet, forgetting he had married her just a month earlier. And he celebrates here. Has a nice cold drink after a long afternoon. And Jeff, congratulations on an outstanding day.
Oh, man, it sure was. These guys gave me a fabulous car today. I got to take my hat off to this whole DuPont crew. Man, this thing was on the rail. Bobby gave me a little bit of... He got me pretty nervous there at the end of the race. But, you know, we came here to Atlanta with the same car that we raced in Rockingham. It's an awesome car. Man, we might have to take this thing everywhere. But wanted to come here to Atlanta. We announced our new sponsor, Coca-Cola. They're an associate sponsor. I mean, DuPont does everything in the world, and we're really glad to have them. But that new sponsor that's here home, Coca-Cola, we're really glad to have them, so this one's for them.
Jeff, let's go back to the beginning of the race. Early on, there was some anxious moments. You and Earnhardt down in turn 1. That had to make your heart skip a beat. What happened?
It sure did. You know, we had a little bit better car than he did at the time, and it was really hard to pass once you got, you know, out and the tires got some heat in them, so I wanted to get by him as quick as I could. I saw an opportunity. I didn't want to pass him low. I know what it's like to pass Earnhardt low, but we got by him, and then, you know, he did the famous Earnhardt move and got right back underneath me coming off of 2, and I thought, well, if I can stay outside and race him down into 1, we're all right. Well, it was one of those contests that nobody wins. You know, it's like who's going to let up first, and neither one of us. We drove down real deep in the corner. He slipped up a little bit and got in the side of me. I had to check up a little bit, got high. Bobby got by us, so we had to chase him down. But it was a lot of fun, and hey, you got to earn your rights when you're racing with Earnhardt.
Let me ask you quickly, you mentioned at Rockingham you were going to go buy a pool now after you won a lot of money there. What else is going on in the house? How about some landscaping? What's the next room you're going to add?
I don't know. We're going to have some accessories now, I guess, but we're going to have us a nice pool, I say now.
I think Brooke was talking baby. How about it?
No babies. No babies for a while. That's we're gonna have to win a lot of races before we do that.
How about that, Brooke?
No, it's gonna be a while, definitely. Couple of years.
If those wins just keep on coming as they keep smiling here in Victory Lane. Let's go to John Curtin, who's got a family with him, the Labonte. John?
I'm in a Labonte sandwich right now. I've got Bobby right here. Bobby finishing second, Terry third. Bobby, second time this year you finished second behind Jeff Gordon. You gave it a real shot there at the end.
Jeff Gordon, the winner of the race, led 250 of the 328 laps. There were 7 leaders, but a Ford failed to lead here today.
Here, Jeff Gordon scores the 4th win of his career and drove away handily. We'll be back to talk with more right after this.
We can just see how dominant that Jeff Gordon was, because John Andretti finished 20th, 5 laps down. Normally 5-lap down car would be in the 30s. Not only was I impressed with Jeff Gordon today, but I've been impressed with he and his team all year long. Daytona 500, he had one of the best cars there. Won the race at Rockingham, went to Richmond, a good race car, and dominated here again today.
I think all he has to do is be consistent to be a championship contender. He's had 2 bad races, 2 good races, or relatively bad races, and 2 good races. If he's going to win the championship, he has to be consistent.
And we're going to 4 tough racetracks from here: Darlington, Bristol, Martinsville, North Wilkesboro. How's Jeff Gordon going to fare at those racetracks? That's going to determine what kind of chance he has winning the championship in 1995.
And all of this oversees a celebration for the Rainbow Warriors and Jeff Gordon, the 4th victory of his Winston Cup career. The 24 car takes the win here today. Well, don't forget, IROC is next. Our live coverage here at Atlanta comes to an end. I'm Paul Page for Benny Parsons, Bob Jenkins. Jerry Punch, John Kernan, and Jack Arute. Thanks for spending the day with us, and stay tuned for the International Race of Champions.